Like I promised you so much entertainment, guys. And as you all know, last week was Valentine's week, so there was so much love flowing in the air, so many Valentine's specials, so many Valentine's celebration. But our first event that we managed to attend for Valentine's was the Valentine's special at Governor. Well, guys, welcome. We are here at Governor at the Valentine's special, and it is going down. It's all about love. As you all know, love goes with a little bit of music. And I'm standing here with one of the band members from Black Roots Unlimited. And he is going to tell us, a little bit about tonight, what they're expecting and what do they want to play. Hello, sir. How are you doing?
I'm okay. How are you?
So tell us a little bit about you guys' music and what is your plan for tonight? What do you really want to get these people into tonight?
Well, tonight is just really special since it's Valentine's evening. We're just planning to give them some bit of nice soul ballads, music from way back in the 70s and the 80s, jazz, soul, funk, that kind of thing. And that's what we do a lot with Shaka on bass and me on the keys and synthesizer.
Right here at Governor, and as you know, we do it big right here at Governor. Big parties, and the best dressed couple managed to get win a night at the Serena. Who wouldn't want that? Yes, good food, good music. It was just all about love for the night. So if you didn't do anything for Valentine's or you didn't go anywhere, make sure next year you can do it, because February next year is not going to be so far away. So check this out. Like I told you, it's all love in the air. KFM, together with Heart to Heart, had a Valentine's promotion called Just the Two of Us. This saw 7 couples get a special treat for the weekend at the Rainforest Lodge in Mabira. Oh my God, how amazing can that be? The special day with that special person, special weekend, I guess. Well, for those couples that won, congratulations. And if you want to win next time, make sure you listen to KFM, all right? Take a look.
My head's underwater, but I'm breathing fine.
This is my wife, Prosek Kayuze Musoke, we live in Namasuba. We give thanks to KFM and the Rainforest Lodge for giving us this chance to go and visit on this Valentine's Day.
I'm Rajab and she's Malika. Yeah, we are happy for this day, for what we have got. It's not easy, but we made it. We are happy, and we have been together for quite long. Yeah, she's the beautiful girl that I have only.
I'm really happy on Valentine's to have him around me. Thanks to NTV, KFM, the whole media and stuff, giving us this chance. Actually, it's my first time really having this, and I'm really, really happy.
I'm so grateful for KFM and the Monitor Publications for organizing this. It's a very special occasion and we're very happy.
Hi, my name is Jackie Dewey, presenter of the Hazel.
And Rosie Amodoy, editor Heart to Heart magazine.
It was about lovers sharing their most memorable romantic experiences. They wrote letters, they posted messages on Facebook, they made calls. And we shared all of them on Facebook. She shared in the Heart to Heart magazine.
We're going to take a quick break, but make sure you don't go anywhere because when we do come back, there'll be more love in the air.
NTV, turning on your world.
News Updates is brought to you by
Socialite, color your world. Trusted and admired for generations.
Hello and good afternoon. This is NTV. We now bring you the headlines ahead of our NTV at 1 bulletin. My name is Malcolm Musime.
Must be reasonable, proportionate. It must be in self-defense.
What are the guidelines? Uganda's Human Rights Commission questions police shoot to kill policy. A woman strangled, body dumped in Kololo. Also coming up, Human Rights Watch asks the US to withdraw its ambassador over Uganda's anti-gay bill. Stay tuned to NTV. This and more will be coming up at the top of the hour when we bring you NTV at 1 live.
Help your walls withstand extreme weather conditions with WeatherGuard only from Socialite. You need to choose the right company. Socialite, color your world. Trusted and admired for generations.
Every idea we have begins with you. The way you connect.
Good morning.
How you browse. How you share. And how you interact with the world around you.
Your relationship with your God is the most important thing. Have a company of people who have got a similar mindset.
How do you want people to think, feel, and act after your talk? In other words, what's your objective?
You inspire everything. Because in the end, innovation doesn't really matter unless it does something that really matters to you. And we are HTC.
On the next episode of Deception.
Then why am I not getting pregnant?
Gwekan! Oh, Kolachiwana!
Lillian, she's here to see me.
You threw me out because you didn't want me to have anything to do with you or to work with you. So why now? Why?
Forget about that. Well, when yourself, Chris and Leah are thrown into jail, I don't want you to come, crying that I didn't give you a chance.
Chris slept with me and cheated on you. You see, men like Chris will never respect their women. So you just leave him.
I came to see you.
Deception.
Well, guys, like I told you, last week was all about love. And moving on swiftly, we went to another Valentine's special, which was the Honey Lamb special at the Macanon Suits. Yes, it was featuring Jamal, Jackie Chandiru Fie, and Alex Mohanji. full of entertainment. Valentine's Day is one of the most anticipated days in Uganda. People go to extreme measures to make sure they spend that day with that special person. Party planners target this day because almost everyone with a special person is guaranteed to take them somewhere special. And that was the same culture this Valentine's Day. Many places plan different Valentine specials, and as login, we made sure we get you the best around town. The Handyland Valentine special took place at Macanon Suits and was definitely a special celebration. We'll always protect you, lady. Valentine's goes together with red as it is the color related to Cupid's heart. The decor was true to the theme, which created the mood of the night. The night was filled with wine drinking, fine dining and great music, and each couple left more in love with each other than before. Right now we are at Macanon Suits where there's a honey lamb Valentine special. It is such a beautiful night because everyone looks beautiful. The ladies look beautiful. The gentlemen look handsome, and I'm sure they're ready to bring their ladies out on a special night. And this is definitely one special night that they will not forget. The room is beautiful. The couples are beautiful. The music is beautiful. We're definitely going down. NTV is in the house, and we're loving it. I feel so much love in the air, and I hope you're feeling the same way right now as you're watching. We have so much entertainment coming up, so make sure you do not go anywhere.
Over you tonight. I'm not denying I'm flying above it all.
The food was amazing. The setup was amazing. From the decoration, oh God, it was definitely Valentine's and very special. And of course, the best dressed couple won, of course, a night at the Macanon Suits. Again, you know, if guys, you need to get with the program. You know, if you didn't have a good Valentine's this year, make sure you make it a must. Next year, find yourself a boyfriend if you don't have one, or a girlfriend at that.
I swallow my pride. You're the one that I love, and I'm saying goodbye. Say something, I'm giving up on you. I'll be the one if you want me to. Ori chimuri echa rosa echimunyakawo Mumpisa nendabika yegwabasinga Laba maso mama Labintumbwe Ori chimuri echa rosa Baby, we take it high Ori chimuri echa rosa echimunyaka wo Baby mumpisa
It's Valentine's night tonight, and we are at Macanon Suits right now, where there is such a beautiful night, the Honey Lamb Valentine special. The couples are beautiful, the lights are beautiful, the food is beautiful. It's a beautiful setup, and the music is amazing. Behind me is just some love ballads, and you know, it just puts me in that love mood. I hope it puts you in the same mood as me. And guys, we have so much entertainment tonight. We just had Fia on stage singing some nice love songs, and we're gonna have Jamal, Jackie Chandira, more people on the stage. So make sure you don't go anywhere, because the Honey Lamb Valentine special is only just beginning.
Obulamu buntabukidde embeera nebuulidde nebyendya bikayiteze kati nange sikyetegeera obulamu buntabukidde embeera nebyendya binkaindeze kubanga mwe rudi nyumbani tukae pamoja tuzae watoto minawe milele baby.
Seems you know just what I want. Zilipa money, find a girl who knows your heart. And that's not any money, misubazi to love and to hold. Any money, ini tengoni, I was waiting for you. Oh, how do I breathe without your heart? I feel. How do I sleep without your love throat? And how do I live without your soul? Mimani, afemini masi, woro, baby, I am yours, and I give my all, baby, I am yours.
Obugano buliwa osanze by'omukwano mbitadde nga binumiza ntuze wenkoma nga bangi banjagaddeko bangi bageze nga n'omukwano mulavu gwagenda naye nkulaba osobola kunjigiriza n'enjigo kwagala abakyala mayita bazira kuma bebakumira ebisinga bebakuma ne basirika semayita bazira wamma muli bazira ne bukya nti bamugobye n'ebbanga lyabadde amaze mu bufumbo munezadde bali mulesesa anti talinayo kika abakyala mayita bazira kuba bebakumira ebisinga ebo bayiro bange ebo bayiro bange.
Let's take another quick break. Do not go anywhere.
NTV, turning on your world.
Energy Moment is brought to you by
Rock Boom Energy Drink.
Feel the positive energy.
What a good by
Feel extremely burnt out and all the energy is gone. Grab yourself a Rock Boom and feel the positive energy. Reload with Rock Boom Energy Drink and go the extra mile.
On the next episode of
Leo mulukulu basema ne banyabo nga bulijjo NTV tukuteekateekera ebintu ebyakabi era tukuletedde omukyala omwana muwala Stabu wa Natoro nga atubulira music wa Uganda bwamulabye era nga bwatambulira muzibu ki bwe basanze
tebibeera byangu naye oba olina kulemerako nokola ekirungi
ngeri yemu tukuletedde ennyimba zetusuubira 2014 ezigenda okubanga za kabi okuluza baani bano abali mu bayimbi abakabi ennyo naye nga bingi nnyo gy'olina okukola okutegatta kwatekatika bukoona lekawo akabanga wandikamu bakabwa erinnya lyo wawo osinzidde weza ku 65 tubeere nga tukinyumirwa anekitadde wakisikita
Welcome back from that quick break. Now we are done with Valentine's. As you all know, it's the beginning of the year and it's all about award ceremonies. Yes, there was an award ceremony that took place last week, and that's the High People Awards that took place at the Wonder World. Many artists and fans came together to celebrate and congratulate the most outstanding performers of the year in the music industry. The High People Awards recognize different artists in different categories, including Artist of the Year, Song of the Year, Female and Male Artist of the Year, and many other categories, as you're going to see. Many artists showed up in their best outfits just in case they get that chance to win an award. Among the artists on site were Maro, Rema, Fie Bebeko, Michael Ross, Viboyo, Shiva, just to name but a few.
To the winners that are going to emerge tonight, well done. And keep producing better music.
Category of Best Female Afro-Mix Song. The nominees are Give It To Me, Juliana Kanyomosi. Give It To Me, Give It To Me. Pure, Layla and Jose Chameleon. Shalala, Grace Nachimira, Supernatural Girl, Angela Katatumba.
The award goes to Layla Kayondo and Jose Chameleon. Hooray!
In the category of Best Afrobeat Song, the nominees are Andy Mota, Tafi, Omude, Radio and Wizard, Echuma, Kapalaga, Akalimu, Bobby, Wine, Naloma, Ray and Munji.
And the winner of the Afrobeat song is Bobby Wine, Akalimu.
In the Best Male Reggae Song category, the nominees are Love Later, Bebe Cool and Irene Taylor, Rising Star, Mara,
The Rising Star,
Somosa, GBS Eugene,
Come on, Somosa,
Sweet Babe, MC Noman,
Sweet Darling,
Baby Don't Cry, Bigo BFX.
And the winner of the Best Male Reggae is Baby Cool and Irene Nantali.
Yeah, Baby Cool. I'd like to thank our fans and friends. Thank you, High People, for recognizing good work. May God bless you.
NTVUganda.
Blessings, Peter Miles and Democrat. Magnetic, Radio and Wizard. Clean and Out, Kirby Wine and Mr. G, David Awa, Khalifa Aganaga.
I bring you greetings from NTV and all the presenters and the team of NTV. Thank you so much for watching, and we hope we turn on your world much more 2014. Now, the winner, best raga dancer, raga dancer artist is none other than big size, Socialite, Bobeko.
Blessed be the mighty, say, blessed God and my family member. Thanks to all the fans, thanks to people, love you.
Yeah. Eno maiki ya tigidi, never jisoka ko mama. Eno maiki ya tigidi, never jisoka ko mama.
There was a tribute to the old school music that had people on their feet about 10 years ago, and these artists are still rocking the dance floor right now. One of the most memorable songs by Ziggy D, Eno Maiki, especially got people excited in the audience, as it was a hit in its time.
Marketing manager NTV.
Category. The nominees are Kate Navi, Wakira Maurice Kiria,
Ladies and gentlemen, NTV is here to turn your world. When Katz, Douglas, Wamiti invite you, just know that they are calling you so that you can uphold and raise your video. And we are here to promote local talent. The winner is none other than Navio.
In the Best Female R&B Song category, the nominees are Ningo Mloge, Nava Gray, Kukaliba, Rema. It's not about money. Thila. He's got no money. Dakara by Lillian Babasi.
Big up the NTV family. We're the best we run in this town. Ramiti, Douglas, Robin Kesey, Zuena. Wow, I don't want to open this. We work so hard. And the winner is Kaliba Rema Namakura.
And the winner is Rema, ladies and gentlemen.
I want to thank you, my fans. Thank you for loving me. I want to thank my mentor. Thank you so much.
Some young artists were also recognized in the teen category, which was won by Young Z from Swanks Avenue. Some of the artists that won awards included Navio, Bebeku and Irene, Leila Kayondo, and Rema, who went down on one knee to thank her mentor, Bebeku. Bebeku was the Artist of the Year and won the most awards of the night. Congratulations, Big Size.
Bebe Cool has been voted by the fans as the Artist of the Year.
For the second year in a row, the fans have decided.
Well, guys, thank you very much for tuning into the show this week. If you missed it today, make sure you tune into the repeat, which is tomorrow, and give us your feedback on our Facebook page. I hope you enjoyed the show. From the Logging Crew, have a good night.
Club is brewed longer for easier drinking, brewed slower for great taste.
Club, tastefully different.
NTV, turning on your world.
Program Guide.
Tonight on NTV.
What? Leave me alone. So what? So you want to help me out? Come.
Yes, I've come to
Will
help.
you just ask this guy to pour me a drink?
I'll take care of it, don't
Hurry
worry.
up. Will you just pour me a drink?
Patricia, why are you yelling?
What are you doing here, Alejandro?
I called him to come over here and help you.
Listen, what business it is of yours?
Down,
What?
settle
Tell
down,
me
just
I can't
relax.
have a drink.
I do want to join the Tagin Maipuda ashram.
So girls will like me. If you follow my method, you'll get your wife back.
Mike Myers.
Ooh. I'd like to thank the Academy. Wow, these things are heavy. Yeah.
Put me down, jackass!
Okay.
Tonight on NTV.
Street Live in association with
Reham Fun Time. Fun all the time.
Amanya gange zichimanje Edward. Maze wano emyaka ndowooza kati giwera ng'etaano awo mukaaga. Tufunyemu tuweredde abaana basomye n'okubeezaawo obulamu obwa bulijjo. Kyekyo ekyamaanyi tewali nnyo kirala. Obuzibu bwe tusiŋŋaana ennaku zino bwe bwa City Council batabani ba Jennifer Musi batuyigganya okufa obufi. Ate nga n'ebbula lya ssente lingi nnyo. Bantu baavu bazza abaana ku masomero. Kale bye bizibu bye tusinze okusiŋŋaana mu nnaku zino. Naye nga kasizoni we kaba kayingiddewo tukola ku majja.
Reham Fun Time. Fun all the time.
And the change of government won't stop a thing. I've run out of fingers counting the number of multinationals sitting up here. What about the 3 companies that announced their plans to launch last week? I say they're shortly. Me, I'd be looking to sell. At what price? More. Much, much more. I don't know who you are or how you know these things, but one thing I'm sure of, you're in the wrong job. Here, call me tomorrow at 9 o'clock in the morning. I'd like to hear more from you.
Are you ready for your big break? The East African, understanding the region.
NTV, turning on your world.
Very good afternoon, and once again you're welcome to NTV at ONE. Malcolm Sima. Let's start right away with the...
Must be reasonable, proportionate, it must be in self-defense.
What are the guidelines? Uganda Human Rights Commission questions police shoot-to-kill policy. A woman's strangled, body dumped in Kololo. Also coming up, Human Rights Watch asks the US to withdraw its ambassador over Uganda's anti-gay bill. This is NTV. We start with the sad news of an unidentified woman who was found dead this morning in a large polythene bag along Prince Charles Avenue in Kololo. A cleaner with KCCA who was the first to see the body thought the bag contained a dead dog. When she opened the bag, she found a woman's body tied with ropes. Police suspect the woman was strangled to death because of the wounds on her head and neck. Her body has been taken to Mulago Hospital.
Nze nakedde ku makya ngagenda kwera saawa emu nentandikiririrwa mangu okwira nenjera naye olutuusawo nendaba kakutiya nga manye nti bisaaniiko ebiva mu mageeti eno mageeti gano mba ndi awo ndaba munnange akola mu bano abaana bugaba abatwala kasasiro ng'akola bw'ati ng'alooza mbwa yaza nampita n'angamba omanyi wali walabika bafuddewo omuntu jangu tugeye tulabe ne tujja okutuuka wano engeri gendabye akagunda kakutiya nendaba nti ddala ono muntu
bannange kyewuunyisa okutta omuntu munno n'omusiba ng'asiba obakaki n'opakira mu kutiya naye abantu tukyalina ddiini.
All signs indicate was strangled by unknown persons. We have no clues and we are yet to investigate and establish the motive of this gruesome act, such as the perpetrators are brought to book. We don't have clues, but it appears was brought from somewhere and dumped here.
Very sad indeed, and this kind of murder style has been on the increase as well. NTV just a few weeks ago reported about a girl who was strangled, I think from Macanon. Let's move on. And the Human Rights Commission has asked that the police, the Uganda Police Force, issue guidelines on the shoot-to-kill policy, where it applies and where it should not apply. The Commission is also strongly urging the force to be mindful of all people's human rights, even the suspects that the directive targets.
Normally we want, either by shooting or by talking to them, surrender. If you don't surrender, you will be shot. If they respond with fire, the police officers will not even take any more warning, they will just put them out of action.
The Commission Chairman, Med Kagwa, says the police, on applying the shoot-to-kill mechanism, must ensure that the reason is necessary and appropriate to the threat.
The statement made by the police, I think it was incumbent on us to restate, even if it's what the Swahili call sisitiza, to emphasize, because the public cannot be left naked in the face of such a grave statement.
The Uganda Human Rights Commission recommends that the police should to demobilize the target as opposed to killing.
The laws govern UN, whatever, and even our own laws controlling gun use, it must be reasonable, proportionate, it must be in self-defense. And what they use, if there is an alternative means of avoiding shooting, please do not shoot. Because of one of the reasons I've alluded to. They may be shooting the hardcore criminal and 3 other people lose their lives. You've deprived those families of their livelihood. You've taken away life, and you know life is very, very important.
In September last year, the Commission issued a statement airing its concerns over the shoot-to-kill order by Uganda Police Force. Just like now, They were calling for the police to be clear on circumstances of application of the order.
A report released by the United Nations High Commission for Human Rights shows that between November 2011 and September 2013, half the problems relating to physical integrity are linked to UPDF and the police. The report also highlights the need for Uganda's parliament to revise laws which are not in conformity with human rights, such as the Anti-Homosexuality Bill and the Public Order Management Bill.
It speaks for itself. The office expresses expectations that this report will lead to improvements in the institutional action, including impartial investigation and prosecution for those responsible who are committing human rights violations. Although the government's commitment to uphold human rights has been manifest, accountability for human rights violations remain a matter of concern. In particular, the office followed up closely for human rights violations committed during law enforcement and disarmament in Cambodia, and weak accountability on human rights would send, in its opinion, the wrong message to victims, perpetrators, and the wider public, and undermines the rule of law.
The primary school in Sorority has turned into the police 11 South Sudanese children. And the school had been taking care of the children aged between 4 and 16 years with the help for almost a year now. The school proprietor says the children were abandoned at the school by a woman in May 2013. The woman has not been seen ever since.
A woman identified as Amina Agnes dropped 11 children at Jamila Primary School in May last year. The school took them on.
The children were given the interviews and they performed when we allocated them the classrooms accordingly. After allocating them the classrooms accordingly, this parent went to town, bought mattresses, bought scholastic materials for the children, and so on. And we thought this was just we didn't know anything that they are foreign students, but we knew they were Ugandans from Koboko.
After paying school fees of 2 million shillings, she has never come back up to this day.
For close to 10 months now, the school has been caring for them even during the holidays.
We have been doing all that we can to communicate with her. She tells us, send me the photographs of the children so that I can get money from our banks here in Juba.
It finally occurred to the director that the school was probably being conned by the woman who had dumped the children. He brought the matter before the police.
We have communicated to our headquarters to liaise with the South Sudan Embassy.
For 3 days now, the children have been at the police station with their very measly belongings, looking forlorn even when the officers try to feed them. The children who do not know the whereabouts of their parents say their mother is a one Regina Rudu and their father Simon Gogo. The oldest child says Moru Obo village in Yei in South Sudan is where home is.
City socialite Shanita Namuimbwa, known commonly as Bad Black, has been convicted by the Kampala City Hall Court for careless driving and 3 counts of causing body injury through driving. She has been ordered to pay 600,000 shillings for careless driving and a total of 4.4 million shillings for 3 counts of body injury through careless driving. At about 6 a.m. on the 4th of December 2011, while exiting Casablanca Bar along Acacia Avenue in Kampala, Bad Black knocked down a border cyclist, causing injury to the passengers. The injured were Ismail Nsamba, his wife Fatma Namsoke, and their then 6-month-old baby. Bad Black pleaded guilty to this offense. She has accepted to make the payments rather than serve a 1-year jail sentence, even though she is already serving a 4-year sentence. She is optimistic her appeal against the earlier sentence will be successful and does not want to block her chances of walking free by adding another prison sentence. This is NTV at ONE. We're going to take a short break. We'll be back with more stories for you.
It's the real deal. Get the 300 ml Coke, Fanta and Sprite now at only 800 shillings.
On the next episode of La Patrona.
With him, you won't have even a single minute of happiness. Do you hear me?
Someone help me, please. I'm pregnant.
He was imprisoned without a trial.
Yes. His name's Gaston Gokachia. I heard it was you who put him away.
Me?
She always beats me, Patricia, because Alejandro won't forget her.
But how do you know that?
I've been invisible since Lucia was born. Alejandro fawns over her and doesn't care about me. Imagine if I give him another child.
So you're jealous of your own daughter?
La Patrona.
NTV at ONE, welcome back from that break. Now, financial institutions are taking advantage of the InterSwitch platform, not just to increase convenience, but as a way of boosting their numbers. The platform allows bank customers to use ATM machines of other banks other than the one they are subscribed to, as long as the bank is on the InterSwitch network. Centenary Bank is the newest entrant to using this platform to conduct business, and according to the managing director, Fabian Cassi, the move is another way of embracing technology to meet customer demands.
A stage where we believe that we need to offer more channels of access of services to our clients in order to make it more convenient to them. Technology has evolved and we want to make use of this technology. Our clients have become now a little more sophisticated. They are more comfortable, using technology, and we believe this is the time to take that leap.
So this partnership unlocks collaboration and cooperation between all of the banks on the InterSwitch network, and also allows them to optimize their assets, enabling them to provide more and better financial products, because it helps to take away some of the burden and costs of service delivery by sharing assets and resources.
The cost of doing business along the Northern Corridor is increased partly by non-tariff barriers like corruption. Now, one of the perpetrators of this vice are the police. While this may not be new, the style and manner in which it is done is synonymous with extortion, as the officers go about it with impunity. It is a reality that the business community seems to have learned to live with, as our cameras witnessed on the road trip along the Kampala-Mombasa road trip.
It is without doubt that the roads for the Northern Corridor are well made. And if it was all about roads, then trade facilitation would be as good as done. However, on these roads exist human beings, also known as police, who prey on the business users of the roads, especially carriers of cargo. We had heard of stories, but we sought to find out and present recorded evidence of police corruption that drivers of cargo trucks will tell you is inescapable, and indeed, part of the cost of doing business. First, a truck driver that asked us to conceal his identity told us about the bribery ordeal on the road and allowed us to ride with him in his cargo truck to see for ourselves, incognito, what actually happens.
Wakati oyinza okuvanga malaba novungisanya kange 15 15 ezo kenyamane novungisamu obwatana 5 newe otukire mu Mombasa nga tewali yadde 10 15 sente nyingi buli ayimiriza ayagala omuwe 15 obwatano owe 10 alemeddeko obwatano nga atwala 10.
It is all a sequence of steps that will repeat itself many times all along the Northern Corridor. First, the waving down of the truck by the policeman. Then the policeman walks to one of the truck doors and opens it. Sometimes nothing is said as long as he gets what he wants, and the cycle continues for the whole day.
Yo luyimiriza bwati nga ggula ku lujja tukira ku lujji ng'asaba ng'omuwa bw'ogaana omuwa ng'atandika kwekebejja mmotoka tekamu indikeeta alinya buleeki kola otya.
Whatever happens according to this truck driver, one way or another, it's only money in form of a bribe that will get your truck back on the road.
Ng'agikutuka nayo ng'oba kuliko omupiira oguwoninze paka ku petrol station, amene ku police station. Paka ng'okubira bakama abo nga baweereza ssente naye tosobola kuva ku poliisi nti bakutadde gendo ojja teekako omupiira, tekisoboka kuba Kenya.
Such is the entrenchment of corruption that logistics companies and truck drivers put it as part of the budget. In Kenya, the police corruption is blatant, brazen, strewn with arrogance and impunity.
Hey, my friend, just take, yeah? No problem, yeah? Nzuri. Apande. Ambo. Kwa. Fanya.
Remember nini leo?
How is it? Fine. Hii mlango yetu amevunja. How is it?
Unaendesha gari kubwa namna hii? Peke yako? Naenda mpaka wapi?
Mombasa.
Mombasa? Mbali sana.
Sawa. Ilikuwa wide load ya kuingiza chain inavuta. Ilikuwa inavuta nini? Truck. To pull a truck. Yeah. Yeah, just help.
Those Notice the way the Ugandan police traffic man pockets the bribe. Here, because he suspects our unmarked car, he had to squat to count the cash he had received. If you're looking for glaring and almost systemic corruption as a non-tariff barrier, there you have it. Actions against such things is what will test to what extent EAC states are committed to facilitating trade along the Northern Corridor. Samuel Setumba, NTV.
Thank you, Samuel Silton, for that brave trail on the cost of doing business in East Africa. Now let's move on. Human Rights Watch has said the United States should recall its ambassador to Uganda and review diplomatic relations after President Museveni said he would sign into law a bill prescribing life imprisonment for homosexuals.
Human Rights Watch, the New York-based group, said Uganda's international donor partners should clearly and publicly specify the consequences for relations with Uganda if the anti-homosexuality bill becomes law. The group says the bill violates the country's human rights obligations and would act as a barrier to advancing critical public health goals. It called for a review of funding assistance to Uganda to ensure that U.S. funds are not used to further persecution of anyone under the homosexuality law. In particular, funding for the police should be subject to close scrutiny as they would be legally mandated to enforce this law, the group said. Though popular among Ugandans who insist homosexuality is a vice from Western countries, the bill has attracted criticism from world leaders as it seeks to increase penalties for some forms of consensual same-sex conduct between adults and infringe on constitutionally protected rights to privacy. U.S. President Barack Obama has called the bill odious and warned Museveni that enacting the anti-gay law would complicate relations. The bill was first tabled in 2009 with a proposed death penalty for some homosexual acts, drawing a firestorm of criticism from rights groups and Western leaders. The death penalty was later removed amid international pressure, but rights groups want the whole bill scrapped. In other news, Ukraine's president has offered a truce and talks with the opposition and replaced the head of the army after a night of protests in the capital Kiev that left 26 people dead and up to 200 injured. Viktor Yanukovych made the announcement yesterday in advance of meetings with the EU foreign ministers who are threatening to impose sanctions for the violence. A statement on the presidential website announced an agreement for the start of negotiations with the aim of ending bloodshed and stabilize the situation in the state in the interests of social peace. Foreign ministers of France, Germany and Poland were due to meet Yanukovych in Kiev before returning to Brussels for a meeting of all 28 EU foreign ministers to decide on targeted sanctions for Tuesday's night violence. Fires were still blazing along the barricaded front line between the protesters and riot police in Kiev, but there was no immediate sign of a repetition of the violence. However, the standoff between protesters and riot police continued this morning.
Let's have a look at what's happening in the sports world now. Arsenal boss Arsene Wenger believes the referee killed the game after he sent off goalkeeper Wojciech Szczesny during the first leg of their last 16 Champions League loss to Bayern Munich. And Diego Costa's led header defeated AC Milan and put Atletico Madrid on course for a first Champions League quarter-final since 1997.
There was a blistering start to the European tie, a year on from their last encounter in North London, and the holders could have snatched an early lead when Toni Kroos fired in a 25-yard effort towards the top corner, which Szczesny tipped over. Yaya Sanogo, who was selected in attack ahead of France striker Olivier Giroud, saw a close-range shot palmed away by Manuel Neuer before the German keeper saved a tame spot kick from Ozil on 8 minutes. There was more drama just before the break as Arsenal goalkeeper Szczesny was shown a red card for bringing down Arjen Robben in the penalty area, only for fullback David Alaba to side-foot his spot kick against the base of the post. Bayern, though, went ahead on 54 minutes with a superb 20-yard strike from Kroos, which was whipped into the top corner past substitute keeper Lukas Fabianski.
Teed up for Kroos! Oh, what a goal! He did it last year and he's done it again this year. Toni Kroos gives Bayern Munich the lead at the Emirates.
Thomas Müller headed in a late second goal to all but kill off the tie ahead of the return leg at the Allianz Arena next month.
Which would be so important as Müller! And 3 minutes from time, Thomas Müller finds that elusive second goal for Bayern Munich. Despite their brave effort, Arsenal breached again.
That's it on sports for now, and that winds up NTV at 1. Thank you very much for watching. Coming up next is Omumuli with Ismail Dakaba and Lumansi.
NTV, turning on your world.
olwo lwennyini olwokutaano lwe bamutta.
As innocent as I was, that the police could have been involved in this.